Tonight on DC News Now, 24 hostages released by Hamas in a swap for Palestinian prisoners. Reaction tonight from a Maryland woman still waiting for her uncle to be set free.
It was the first day that I felt happiness and joy in the last 49 days.
Our skies are clearing, and that means some cold temperatures for the area as the thermometer takes a major dip. We'll talk about tomorrow and the rest of the weekend coming up.
The Washington Commanders dropped their defensive coordinator after getting stuffed on Thanksgiving. What's next for the team? Small Business Saturday, a time to shop local. We'll show you how you can celebrate from Old Town Alexandria to Hagerstown, Maryland.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Thank you for joining us for DC News Now at 9. I'm Ben Dennis, in for Chris Flanagan and Tasmin Mahfouz. Developing right now, we're tracking local reaction after 24 hostages held by Hamas for the past month and a half were released today as part of a deal with Israel. Take a look at your screen. This is stunning video tonight of the moment. A young boy and an elderly woman on either side of a Hamas soldier. They're brought into the safe hands of the Red Cross in Gaza. These two were among the 24 people released. The hostages released include 13 Israelis, 10 Thai nationals, and 1 Filipino citizen. In exchange, 39 Palestinian women and children were released from Israeli prisons. Now, a 4-day truce is underway in the war, all part of a deal reached earlier this week. President Biden spoke about the hostages released earlier today. Take a listen.
Over the next few days, we expect that dozens of hostages will be returned to their families. We also remember all those who are still being held and renew our commitment to work for their release as well. 2 American women and 1 4-year-old child, Abigail, who remains among those missing. We also will not stop until we get these hostages brought home.
And here at home, many are celebrating today's release of hostages. That includes one Maryland woman who says that her uncle is still being held by Hamas. Our Daniel Hamburg joins us live in the newsroom. Daniel, good evening, but we know that she's hopeful that her uncle will be released soon.
Yeah, well, Ben, her aunt and uncle were both taken about 7 weeks ago. Her aunt was released after only about 2 weeks, but she worries for her 84-year-old uncle who's still being held captive. Since Hamas attacked Israel on October 7th, Sigal Shachar has been feeling
A lot of sadness and grief and anger and disbelief.
But Friday's release of hostages from Gaza is giving her hope.
It's the first day that I felt happiness and joy in the last 49 days.
Growing up just a mile and a half from the Gaza border, she knows a lot of people who were murdered and kidnapped, including her uncle still missing.
He's being held underground, 60 feet underground in a humid environment, sleeping on a mattress on the floor. You know, he needs his medications. They are being fed once a day. They don't see sunlight. They don't walk. They don't exercise.
She says the release of 24 hostages, 13 of them Israeli, is a big first step.
I really hope that, you know, tomorrow we're going to get 13 more, and the day after we're going to get 13 more.
But she knows the reality of dealing with terrorists.
I really hope that they're not going to say, okay, we gave you all the women and children, and that's it. Because, you know, my uncle, for example, is not on the list, and so are many other men and young women.
She says every innocent civilian needs to be released and hopes the world doesn't forget about them.
It should be on people's minds all the time, and we should fight for them to return home until all of them are back in Israel, until the last one.
And Shachar says she is grateful for the U.S. involvement and support. And she says while she is still waiting for news about her uncle, she is happy today for her friends who have been reunited with loved ones, including her mom's neighbor who was freed today. Live in the newsroom, Daniel Hamburg, DC News Now.
Thanks to Daniel for his reporting tonight. Here in the nation's capital, yet another pro-Palestinian protest in a public space. This was the scene in Georgetown earlier today. D.C. police say the protest was peaceful, but protesters at one point did block access to the Key Bridge, impacting busy Black Friday traffic into a commercialized area of the city after today's release of 39 Palestinians on exchange for hostages. Here's what one protester had to say.
You know, right now we're talking about hostage release. Does anyone question how 150 women and children are in Israeli detention centers with no charges? You know, these are the questions that I hope people will start to ask themselves or to at least develop curiosity around.
According to one advocacy group called the Palestinian Prisoners Club, Israel is currently holding 7,200 Palestinians, including about 2,000 arrested since the start of the war. As for the conditions in Gaza, this week's deal between Israel and Hamas is expected to allow increased supply of food, water, medicine, and fuel into the area. Your time is 9:05. Turning to your weather now on DC News Now. Scott Sumner here with your Black Friday forecast. Hey, Scott.
Hello there, Ben. Hello to you, and hello to everyone out there watching tonight in the comforts of their home because it is chilly outside. 46 degrees, partly cloudy skies are being seen here in Washington, D.C. as you see the Washington Monument over here. And as we go into the evening, we'll see those temperatures get even colder than that 46 degrees. The clouds are thinning out just a little bit. They're still out there, as you can see with our satellite and radar perspective over the last 3 hours. But needless to say, those clouds will become less and less as the evening wears on going into tomorrow. Now, speaking about tonight, though, we're looking at these type of temperatures here. Around 11 o'clock, 37 degrees, midnight 36, falling down about once we get past, say, the mid-overnight period, 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, falling down to around 30 degrees here in the district before starting to turn the corner here when the sun does come up. Forecast lows are going to be cold tonight, but they're going to be chilly in perspective across much of the district here over the next week or so, with only Sunday night being one of the warmer nights getting into the 40s. So a dry, cold front passes through tonight. A very brisk and chilly Saturday's in store for us. A few showers on Sunday, not a big deal. And then extended forecast, well, it looks pretty quiet. You'll see that 7-day forecast coming up.
We'll take a quiet forecast. Thank you, Scott. New tonight at 9, a D.C. police officer was arrested yesterday by Virginia State Police. D.C. police tell us Officer Pete McCauley was involved in an accident and a chase that caused somebody to be injured. The officer was off duty and in his own vehicle at the time of the crash. D.C. police tell us their internal affairs division responded and immediately revoked the officer's police powers, placing him on non-contact status, we're told. We'll be sure to keep you updated on this story as we learn more here and online, DCNewsNow.com. And a suspect has been arrested after a string of suspicious fires in Northwest D.C. They broke out Monday night, starting in Tenleytown on Wisconsin Avenue. A dumpster fire extended into a 2-story commercial building. Crews then found 3 more fires in the same area. Well, in today's arrest, D.C. Fire announced that those fires were intentionally set. That investigation is still ongoing tonight. Turning to the Washington Commanders, they made a couple of big changes following the team's hard loss to the Dallas Cowboys yesterday, firing their defensive coordinator, Jack Del Rio. For that, we bring in sports anchor Brandy Floridas, who's been following the story all day. Brandy, tell us more.
Hey, Ben, it seems as if the Commanders getting blown out by their division rivals on Turkey Day was the last straw for defensive coordinator Jack Del Rio. The team announced that Del Rio and defensive backs coach Brent Wieselmeyer's time in Washington is done. Both were fired this morning, and head coach Ron Rivera will be taking over defensive play calling duties for the remainder of the season. So with Del Rio and Wieselmeyer gone, Rivera will be focusing most of his time the rest of the season on the defense, with senior defensive assistant and safeties coach Richard Rogers assisting Rivera with game planning. Additionally, Christian Garcia will be elevated to defensive backs coach. And this firing does not come as a complete surprise. Washington's defense, particularly the secondary, has struggled tremendously this season. Under Del Rio through 12 weeks, the defense ranks 29th in the league, giving up an average of 377.7 yards per game. And they have given up the most touchdowns by any team in the league with 39. Head coach Ron Rivera spoke to the media during a press conference today, and he explained that this decision does not come lightly, and it is one that he has been thinking about for some time.
It's one of those things that as you watch things happen and unfold last night, you know, it was kind of that snowball. You know, it just kind of started again and just kept going, and I was concerned. I spent a lot of time last night and early this morning trying to go through this in my mind and just trying to figure out, you know, what else can be done. We're going to do things differently, though. I will tell you that much. When I say differently, it'd be from my perspective, the way I do things. You know, Jack did a great job, and I will tell you that I was in line with the things that he did. This is nothing about fighting or arguing or anything like that. This is just about the fact that, to Sam 48's question, if you don't change things, can you expect things to change?
Additionally, Washington's majority owner Josh Harris released the following statement this morning. It reads in part, quote, "I feel exactly as our fans feel today, disappointed and frustrated. It's how our players and staff feel as well. As Coach Rivera and I discussed, all of our energy for the remainder of the season will be focused on playing better, more consistent football and developing our players while intently evaluating the areas in which we need to improve this offseason. With this statement by Josh Harris, it's pretty clear that Ron Rivera will remain the head coach of the Washington Commanders through the remainder of the season. The team will rest this weekend and prepare for their next game, which will be at home against the #1 offense in the league, the Miami Dolphins. That game on December 3rd. We're going to have much more reaction and breaking down what this means for the team moving forward tonight at game night at 11. Until then, reporting in the studio, I'm Brandy Flores.
Brandy, thank you so much. Turning now, locally owned small businesses across Northern Virginia are getting ready for a holiday that boosts their profits, connects them with the community, and keeps more money in your pockets. Northern Virginia Bureau reporter Max Marcella takes us inside a couple of shops getting ready for Small Business Saturday.
It's the sound of a sale. And for small businesses across the DMV, one they hope and expect to hear often.
This is one of our favorite displays to put together in the store.
Eileen McGurvey is the owner of One More Page Books in Arlington. She's getting her shop ready for one of her favorite days of the year, Small Business Saturday.
It's tough to be in this area. It's expensive, to rent space and things like that. So we're always looking for a way to get the word out there.
Looking for a unique way to bring customers to the register and to neighboring businesses, One More Page Books came up with a list of more than a dozen spots in Arlington and Falls Church. And if shoppers go to any 5 of them, they can enter a raffle for more small business prizes.
If we're all stronger, we can all help each other. So we're very supportive of the other stores that are around us.
At the dog park on King Street in Alexandria, co-owner Marcus Panis is working to get his shop ready for the furriest clientele and the smallest shoppers.
We see the largest chunk of our revenue coming in over these months.
Panis says this week and this celebration of businesses is the beginning of the best time of year for his shop. They're doing 10% off the entire store on both Friday and Saturday, and he echoes McGurvey's testament about the importance of friendly competition.
It all comes back, it goes around in a big circle, and it's for everybody's success.
King Street is ready for the holiday season, as are these and many other shops, preparing for a day of both giving and of getting. We have a full list of the Arlington and Falls Church shops participating in the Small Business Passport program, as well as other shops across Northern Virginia participating in Small Business Saturday. Just go to our website, dcnewsnow.com. Reporting in Alexandria, Max Marcella, DC News Now.
Happy shopping, folks. Thanks to Max for that report. Montgomery County is also celebrating Small Business Saturday. County Executive Mark Elrich is meeting with local business owners tomorrow morning to lend his support. The small businesses he plans to visit include Mega Mart Gaithersburg, Karis Lavender Fields, Twin Valley Distillers, and Omega 3 Nutrition. He will also visit the Women's Business Center. But later tonight, we'll show you what's happening in the Hagerstown area for Small Business Saturday. You want to hear about that? How about Black Friday? Today was a shopper's dream. Or a nightmare, depending on who you ask. Thousands flocked to stores and popular websites for Black Friday deals. Our DC News Now crew was at Tyson's Corner Mall in McLean, Virginia this morning, and the lines were already growing while shoppers braved those long lines and crowds. Mall management said that they were ready for the big numbers and a return to pre-pandemic shopping.
We are back to our pre-pandemic levels. As a matter of fact, sales have far exceeded what we were seeing pre-pandemic. So the energy is great, the crowd is amazing. It's just a fantastic Black Friday experience.
And something new this year, if you work up a thirst with all that shopping, a sip and shop that has just started at the mall. The alcoholic beverage go in a special cup, and retailers have signs by their front door to let shoppers know if they let the drinks in or not. We'll have a look at some Amazon Black Friday deals after the break.